Hi, it's Deborah here, and today we're going to be talking about anti-inflammatory versus inflammatory foods and what it does to our bodies and what foods that are anti-inflammatory and how they're beneficial to our bodies, okay? So, let's get going here. What are inflammatory foods? The glutens. It could be breads, it could be your pastas, it could be sugars like carbohydrates, legumes, it could be the soy, it could be dairy. So those are the biggies. And corn and soy, although is not inflammatory, they look like glutens, and so the body treats them just the same as if you had glutens. So try to stay away from those as well. When your body has an inflammatory food over a century, over a few, years. It could be also in the form of medication. It could be in the form of pesticides. It could be toxins that you come in contact with. It could be stress. They all loosen the lining of the gut, which causes these big proteins and toxins to go into either the bloodstream or the lymph nodes. And in fact, there's tons of lymph nodes in the gut. However, if they're overwhelmed and the lining of the gut is actually thinned out and broken, we're going to have some inflammation going on. And when we talk about inflammation, we're talking about diseases like the autoimmune disease, like the lupus. We're talking about fibromyalgia. We're talking about allergies. We're talking about skin rashes like psoriasis and eczema. Oh, golly. We're also talking about the joint pain, the osteo and rheumatoid arthritis, that so many of us really do have a problem with. So how do we combat that? Well, we gotta eat naturally. I am a firm believer that if you could eat the good foods, that can benefit you, then you are much better off than medications in some instances. Now, I'm not telling you to get off of your medications. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a lot of times the food can benefit you better than the medicine. However, that's something between you and your doctor. And since I am not a doctor, I can't tell you to get off your medicine. And I wouldn't anyway. Like I said, it's between you and your doctor, but you do need to tell him what kind of foods you're eating, and so he could evaluate if it's doing you good or not, okay? When we're talking about anti-inflammatories, we're talking foods that have beta-carotene, vitamin A, B6, B12, C, D, folic acid, omega-3, fatty acids, fiber. Those are the things. So the number one food would be chia seeds. They are the up and coming popular thing to eat. I've made them in smoothies. I have made them in pudding. And I know we could do much more. But it's from the mint family, and they are protein, and they're very high in omega-3, and that they help with the brain as well as the gut and joint pain. Okay, omega-3 fatty acids. Now that could be your fish. Okay, and always when you pick out fish, don't pick out the farm fish. Pick out the fresh wild fish that the one who actually made a video. They said use the fish from Alaska. So I don't know if they're good, bad. I haven't had it, but I would think it would probably be really good. Anyway, the best benefit from omega-3s is decreasing the joint pain, lowering your cholesterol. And if you eat it twice a week, that is awesome, okay? The next is turmeric. It has like a peppery taste to it. It's sort of a little bitter. A lot of people use it for a condiment. It's like, I can't even explain to you. It looks like a log, but inside it has this yellowish, orangey color to it. It's really brilliant. And do be very careful with it because it does stain. It can stain your clothes and it can stain your fingers, but it's really awesome. It's supposed to help with joint pain. And in fact, it is called the Indian saffrons. Okay. The next one is ginger. Ginger also is great for osteoarthritis as well as rheumatoid arthritis, and it does improve your immune system, and it is a beautiful antioxidant. Okay, the next is garlic. Garlic helps with the autoimmune disease. If you have psoriasis or eczema, if you put garlic right on the patch where you have that, it takes it away. Supposedly it takes it away. So that's really cool to know. Now your oils that you should be cooking with. For high heat, definitely go with the avocado oil. Okay, but low heat, it could be either coconut or olive oil. Olive oil, I like doing it with a much lower heat, like really low, because it does burn. And they say that once it burns, it goes into like a carcinogen state. So I just thought I'd let you know about that. And it does decrease heart disease. The grape skins are anti-inflammatory, and supposedly it works with decreasing your chances of cancer. The next is ground flaxseed. That helps with lowering your cholesterol. 2 tablespoons of the flaxseed is equal to 140 milligrams that is taken on as a daily dose. Okay, and then you have papaya. They call it the fruit of the angel. It's made of papain, and it reduces inflammation. It has vitamin C in it, vitamin E in it, and it heals burns. Blueberries is the next one. I love blueberries because it's that you don't have that high sugar content in it, and it's really good. It has like a sweet taste to it, but it's not sugary. Okay, and you could do anything with it, blueberries. But it does supposedly prevent dementia, and it also boosts your immune system as well. Okay, green tea is a perfect antioxidant, and it prevents cardiovascular accidents like a stroke, lowers cholesterol, it fights infection like wound infections, and that's it. Sweet potatoes has a lot of beta carotene in it, and that also decreases inflammatory responses, and also prevents cancer in some areas. Okay, and then we have hemp seeds. They're essential amino acids. They're also have fatty acids in it, but the benefits are staggering. Actually, it prevents, it assists with anxiety and depression. It improves organ function, reduces inflammation, decreases blood pressure, relieves constipation, improves skin, and improves immune response as well. Okay, and let's see, I did that one. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is great. We usually use it to make something sweet. We use it in cooking. You could also use it in, like, if you had oatmeal, leaky gut oatmeal, I call it. You can sprinkle a little cinnamon. It helps with the brain, and I think it's a good idea. Okay. The next was Asian mushrooms. Now they say that this helps with the immune response, but it also helps with actually not so much. Well, it helps with the immune response, but they say never eat it raw because it can hurt you. Okay, and the next one is Kenyan Powder, and it's great. It helps with digestion. It also helps with it's like an anti-inflammatory. It helps with pain, but it also helps immensely with sinuses. Of course, if it's hot enough, your sinuses go crazy anyway. But anyway, that's that about that. The next is kelp. Kelp is an anti-inflammatory, and it has anti-cancer properties, especially for the liver and the lungs. It helps with impotency and anemia, and it also helps with weight loss, and it also protects and heals the liver. Okay, the next is Tart Cherries. That also is an anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. It works great for joint pain, especially when you have gout. This is really something to take in. So anyway, it also works with energy. It has lots of vitamins and minerals to it. It also gives you some fiber. And that is it about that. Again, there is no way you should eliminate any of your medicines. Please talk to your doctor about foods that you would try. And I encourage you to try these foods. It might help. And so then you're able to tell him what is working for you and what is not, okay? And then you have a wonderful dialogue with your doctor, and you're going to be helping him too to help you. So I hope that works, and you take care and have a great day. Bye.